Good morning. It's super early. I am getting ready to go. We have a busy day. We've got homeschool lessons. We're going to start with primer. Love to prime. It shrinks your pores. It gets your face ready for such a beautiful makeup application. I'm going to let that dry for a second. And then I'm going to go in and use my Perfect Complexion palette, which is this one right here. As you can see, it's very well used. I'm going to use concealer too and cover up any blemishes that I have, any sunspots that I have, and anything I just want to conceal. And then I'm going to use our foundation. This is shade, I think this is Shinto 2, which is a number now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm super tired. And then I'm going to use concealer 0 right here and go under my eyes, along my forehead right here, a little bit on the tip of my nose. Just really brightens up around your eyes, makes you look more awake, and gives you all the things. I'm actually going to use brush number 6. This is our concealer brush. I'm going to use that to go in with my concealer to do the blemishes, sunspots, all of that. And I will blend this with my Blunderful or my foundation brush when it's all done. I will not do under my eyes or around my eyes with this brush. I want to do that with the mini Blunderfuls because it's so good. This is the mini Blunderful. I take it and I go into concealer 0 and I go around my eyes. I know it looks super crazy right now, but I'm going to blend it with my diffuser brush, which is brush number 17. And I'm actually, as you can see, I'm low on this. I need to swap this one out and put this one in there. Same foundation, literally just haven't done it yet. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to blend and buff out, diffuse, whatever you want to call it, the concealer with the foundation. Feels just like your skin. Natural, lightweight. It doesn't even feel like you have foundation on. 50% pigmented. So a little swipe goes a long way. So now I'm going to go in with my finishing spray, even though I'm definitely not finished, but I want this to be an all-day stay. We're going to be outside a lot today. So this makes your makeup not go away. No transfer, okay? 16-hour lasting perfection, okay? I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Then I'm going to go in with this palette here. Very well used as well. This just tells you how long these palettes last forever and ever. I've had this one well over a year. I've only switched out my translucent powder probably one time. I need to switch it out again, but I'm still getting use out of what I have here. So once your finishing spray dries on your face, I go in and I use this translucent powder because it goes on clear, and any of the excess oil that gets on my skin, it absorbs it. It also gives you that like airbrush filter look that you want. And just kind of touch up. It allows it to be not cakey, no creasing, all of the things. I love this Trio palette because now I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer and just kind of where the sun naturally would hit, I'm going to hit up my cheekbones. Okay, then I'm going to do a touch, just a little dab of pink on the cheeks. Highly pigmented. Blend it. This is brush number 14, and I'm going to brush my brows. I love this brush. I use this brush. So good. Now, our brow pencils also has the little spoolie here at this. Also really good, but sometimes I just like to go really, really in there. And I use both. I use it all. All right, love the tip of this. You don't have to be a brow expert. You literally do hair-like strokes up, over, fill any of the sparse areas. So then I'm gonna go in with brow gel. We have clear, medium, light, dark, all whatever you need. And I'm gonna go in, and this actually, any spots that I have missed, it'll fill in. It's kind of like mascara for your eyebrows. All right, so since fall is coming, I have been custom making our fall eyeshadow palettes. I can do that in the 4Well palette. If you want just an individual eyeshadow, we can do that. Like I can custom eyeshadow an individual one. I could do a custom 4Well eyeshadow, the 6Well eyeshadow. This is the one I will be using today. Or if you wanted me to do, okay, I want spring, summer, fall, winter, we can use the 18 eyeshadow palette and mix whatever ones that you want. But I'm gonna go in today and do a fall one. I will recommend you go over, anytime you do an eyeshadow look, you wanna go in with a good natural looking base. You can use either, I can help you decide with that, because what you're gonna do is you're setting the foundation of where your eyeshadow is gonna go. So instead of it going on your eyelid, let's say you got really bad dark circles around your eye. Well, if you put orange on there, or a light brown fall color, it's not going to show up very well and pop the way you want it. It's gonna be blended with your dark circles or whatever you've got, pigment, whatever the pigment is that you have under or on top of your eyelids. So go in with a base. Fortune Cookie is a really good go-to for myself as far as shade goes, because now it's a nice clear base for me to build on. All right, so now I've got my shadows blended. I'm gonna go in with our Perfect Eyeliner pen. Love this pen. It has a brush tip, not a felt tip. So if you're one that's like, I want a perfect wing, this is the one. It's amazing. Amazing. Now, if you are loving a eyeliner pencil instead, our pencils are smudge proof, they're waterproof, all day wear. Okay, I'm just gonna do, since I did a shadow look, I'm gonna do a wing. Okay, so eyeliner, perfect wing. It looks really, really amazing when you actually put your mascara on to blend it together. So this is our fiber lengthening lash perfect mascara. Okay, I get questions all the time about what falsies I'm wearing. I'm not wearing any falsies. We also have waterproof, which a lot of my customers love the waterproof. I don't want to say they prefer it, but they just love it that it doesn't just give you length, because this one right here, this perfect one, gives you length, but the waterproof one also gives you fullness. But to me, I just love to slap this one on. It's so easy. It lasts all day long. I don't get any flaking or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, where it drops all over your face. It's not heavy. Whenever you apply it, it's super soft. Your lashes stay soft. I don't want to feel like I'm wearing mascara. And there's days that I want a really simple natural lash. I don't want it to look vavoom. So this is completely, what am I trying to say? You can it's layerable. That's not the right word, but it's 7 a.m. and I only had 1 cup of coffee. But yeah, you can literally keep reapplying and it just keeps buildable. It's buildable. And you can just keep building on your lash. Okay, so next we're gonna do the lips. I actually learned this from another beauty guide. Let me see which one. This one. Okay, so Ruby Chocolate, all my Ruby Chocolate lovers, Ruby Chocolate Enduring Lip Color goes on wet, dries matte, and then over top of your Ruby Chocolate, you're going to use lipstick, because lipstick has that cream base to it, that smoothing, gorgeous cream base. You're gonna use lipstick 100, which is not telling. Not telling, and it's going to give you that perfect, gorgeous fall lip. So this is the Ruby Chocolate. Goes on wet, dries matte. Feels so good and makes your lips just va-boom. And then once it dries, I'm going to go and set it with Not Telling. Now we're going to go on with the Not Telling. Oh my gosh. And voila. So beautiful. I love it. We're going to lock this in for 16 hours. The whole entire complete look. With our finishing spray. It prevents makeup from setting into your lines. Anything like that lasts all day long. You guys, I love you so much. Let me know if you need a color match, if you need a eyeshadow palette built, if you need a lip bundle built, what you need to do with your brows, all the things. Swap your makeup over. It's time to switch. September is Thursday, okay? Let me know what we can do to get your fall makeup ready.